Dear scholars, let us begin learning a poem, The Worm, which is written by Thomas Gisborne. Here, the title itself shows that this poem may be about one of the insects, right? So, definitely, it is about one of the insects, worm. In this poem, the poet urges us to remember that every creature on this earth is created by God. We must hence respect every creature, big or small, and not take away a life which we cannot give. So, this is the theme of this poem. Here, the poet explained the theme taking the example of the insect worm. Before learning this poem, let us see what activities are given in warming up, that is, pre lesson activities. First activity, worms play a very important role in maintaining ecological balance. Ecological balance, that is, environmental balance. They are friends of farmers, form groups and discuss the significance. Here significance means importance of worms in the above two roles. What two roles? The first, maintaining ecological balance. So how they maintain, or what importance worm worms have in maintaining ecological balance. And second, they are friends of farmers. So how the worms are friends of farmers, that you have to think of to write in this activity. So you can take the help of internet to write and learn more about this. Second activity, think and write think and write down how the following creatures can be useful. So here some of the creatures given, we have to think of their uses. So I'm going to provide you one use of each of the creature. You can write the same and also you can write something more. First creature, dragonfly. What is its use? So dragonfly eats mosquitoes and flies. It is the use of dragonfly. Next, spider. Spider controls insect population. Next, ants. Ants create the soil. Next one, honeybees. Honeybees provide honey. They also help in pollination. Next, earthworms. Earthworms loosen the soil and also they help in making fertilizer. What fertilizer? That is turning organic garbage into fertilizer. So these are the uses of these creatures. You can write the same or you can write something more than this. Next, third activity, little creatures in nature can also be your teachers. So, little creatures like insects, especially, they can be our teacher. Think and write what we can learn from the following. What positive things we can learn from the given creatures that is considered as their teaching to us, and in these aspects they become our teachers. So let us see the first one, Bees. We all know about bees, what we can learn from them. So especially bees called as busy bee, so we can say we learn working hard from them. We can learn hard work from them. We can also learn unity, organization, teamwork from this creature. Next, ants. So, ants, what ants teach us? So, that is what? Discipline, hard work, and teamwork. Next, spiders. Spiders specially teach us patience and never give up attitude. What do we call it? Perseverance. Next, caterpillar. Caterpillar also teaches us patience, and we all know caterpillar change into different stages at last, that is of the stage of butterfly. So so it is about also the change in this creature. So to become a butterfly, it it needs patience, so we can learn that patience from this creature too. Next, fourth and last activity, breeding worms, to use them to convert organic waste into fertilizer, is called vermiculture or vermicomposting. Breeding worms, to use them to convert organic waste into fertilizer, is called vermiculture or vermicomposting. It is the definition of vermiculture or vermicomposting. Now, what you have to do? Find out more about vermiculture and how you can carry out the same in your garden or backyard, to fertilize your plants at home. So you have to find some more information about vermiculture. So for the same, you can take the help of internet. You can browse on Google, and additionally the another activity is given how you can carry out the same. What same? How you can produce vermiculture or vermicompost in your garden or backyard. Backyard, the space at the back of the house. For what? To fertilize the plants at your home. So these steps also can be found on the internet. If you know yourselves, you can write your own, or else take the help of internet. So this is all about the activities given in warming up of the poem The Worm. Through the next video, we will learn the poem with its explanation or its summary.